Okay, so coming up in about 10 hours, we have one Next Gen, which is the second round of the women's atomweight tournament. Now, two people had to drop out of this, Itsuki Hirata and Seohee Ham. But I think they got some good replacements. So the bottom match here, we have Rita Fogate, who is a wrestler from India, a generational wrestler. Her father was a wrestler. And actually, her film was depicted in the movie Dingal, which you can see on Netflix. It was the highest grossing film in India ever. Made like $330 million. And it depicted her father training her and her sister to be wrestling champions. And she'll be facing Jinlyn Olsen from the Philippines. And she's from Team Lakay. And now I know a lot of people watch One know about Team Lakay, but I think they're kind of a team in the U.S. that's flying under the radar a bit, and they've produced a lot of good fighters. Josh Apaccio is a champion in ONE FC, and Jinlyn Olsen is a Muay Thai background, but also very good grappling skills and submission skills. So it'd be interesting to see how Fogate approaches that fight. And then the top match, you have Stamp Fairtex versus Julie Mezzer-Barba. So you have two strikers here, Stamp, the Thai boxing world champion, and Mezzer-Barba, who also comes from a Thai background in Brazil. So she's already said that she's going to knock Stamp out in this fight, and so it'll be interesting to see who can get the upper hand there. Stamp, everybody knows. She's a kind of flamboyant ring entrances and a flamboyant personality, but she's always a little bit on the smaller side compared to her opponents, just because of her build, and always seems to be a little bit outsized. So it's going to be, interesting to see when they do have this stand-up battle, which I expect they will, that will Mezzer-Barba have maybe the power advantage from being the bigger fighter. So a couple of good fights here. I think the atomweight tournament, the way they set it up, was very similar to how Pride had set up fights before, where they had people from different countries and tried to pit different styles against each other. So I think One did a good job finding replacements here, and this is a good Final Four. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out.